Contrary to popular belief, only 7.9% of global advance fee fraud, including the so-called Nigerian prince scams, actually originate from Nigeria. This, according to researcher Uchechukwu Ajuzieogu, is misinformation and maintains that the majority of such fraud is traced to actors in the United States, amounting for over 70%.
I was able to see that Nigeria wasn't actually in just the first position, neither was it in the second and third. It was actually in the sixth position, and this was based on FBI findings. We discovered that most of the frauds that are being done were not even being done in Nigeria. It was being done in mostly US, right? And we have a whole lot of cities where these are actually coming from. Houston, Texas, Miami, Los Angeles, a whole lot of them.
The first country that comes to my mind is Nigeria and Ghana, maybe because I'm used to these two countries. And what really causes it is because of the hardship anyway. In natives, it's not like this. Nigerians will know with hard working and sincerity.
So everything we do in this country, we learn it from the Western world. So I would say that the Western world does, if you bring America first, in the area of fraud, if you ask me personally, I say America should be the first number one.
I said Nigeria because I know more about Nigeria. I know there are other countries that do more fraud in big times, but I'll say Nigeria. And my reason is because I know Nigeria too well. That's just my reason.
The report goes further to urge policymakers, foreign governments, and international institutions to adopt a data-driven approach in dealing with Nigerians. It warns that continued bias could undermine trade, diplomacy, and development, while ignoring Nigeria's impressive rise in fintech, cybersecurity, and digital governance.
The most important thing there is we need to look at two angles here, the government and the policymakers, right? They should be able to use this work to lead policy discussions, run table plans, and find out different ways that they can actually come up with effective policies.
The issue is the government have to be sincere. That is the problem we have. We have to be sincere with ourselves. Now you remove subsidy, which is a good, you give the money to the governor, and the governors are taking the money away. That's why there's no effect.
Our government should look into how to at least let people be self-employed. You know, it creates, when you create, it makes people feel, especially when you're graduate, entrepreneurship is very important, especially in our secondary schools. When they're coming out, they know that we can't go into fraud, we have to do this legitimately, and we can do it.
With global narratives finally being challenged by hard facts, experts say it is time for the world to see Nigeria as a country with promise and not a hotspot for fraud. In Abuja, for News Central, Bettina, Nwelih.